Morning Facebook world, and obviously if you're watching later on Instagram, and if you're watching on YouTube, as I said before, click the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my content, because I do put quite a lot out here. But I'm up here on a lovely sunny morning on the Wirral in Liverpool on a course, and I just wanted to talk about, or at least answer a question. Or in fact, it's not even a question, it's just answering or talking about something that crops up sometimes when I do consultations with people, and it's something I wanted to talk about coming from the other day actually, when I posted a picture from Google which said this particular illness or disease couldn't actually be overcome. There was no known cure for it, and as I said before, if you're following the medical advice, then that's correct. There is no medical cure for a lot of these illnesses, diseases, chronic problems, because all they want to do is pump people full of medication, and putting synthetic toxic medication into an already heavily toxic body isn't going to do anything except for make it more toxic, and never going to heal anything. It may mask symptoms for a little while, but it will never get to the root of the problem. Or they go for surgery, start cutting things out, well, they want to burn things off, none of which works, only leads to more and more problems. And so I was actually having a consultation. This happens quite often. A consultation with a lady the other day, and when we were going through the process we were going to take her through into healing her body, she was like, "Oh, it sounds good, but it's like everything that goes against what the doctors have told me." I said, "Cool, that's probably a good thing, right?" She's like, "Well," I was like, "Well, put it this way. One question you've got to ask yourself: how is their advice working for you? You've been following their advice for the last 10, 15 years. How's it working for you?" She's like, "Well, it's not." I said, "Cool. Well, the other thing is, would you be on the phone to me if it was working?" She said, "Well, no, of course not." And this lady, unfortunately, they removed half her stomach, which was completely unnecessary, as it always is. And also mentioned to her that we had a client, Helen, if any of you have seen her client, Helen Jacobs, who's had not only her stomach removed, her spleen taken out, her gallbladder out, she's got half a pancreas, and she was given 30 days to live and told she'd never walk again, and she had terminal cancer. So if Helen can heal, then you've got absolutely no problems. And it's just giving the body what it needs to heal. The body's very, very clever. Organs that have been removed can, the other organs will actually take up slack and actually help them to do the things that they need to do. And the other thing is, one of the questions you need to ask yourself: is what they're doing working? If it's not, then maybe it's time to try a different approach. Because you keep on doing the same thing and you keep getting the same result, and that's not working for you. The other thing is, have a look and see how many other people it's worked for, what the approach that you're thinking of trying. Because, especially when it comes to health, your body's not unique. Yes, you may have a certain issue and someone else might have had a different one. Say, for example, you might have IBS or arthritis or whatever, and someone else may have, Alzheimer's or whatever it is. But the way you heal anything is the way you heal everything, with a few subtle differences. So it's really important to understand that. And that's why I always put all of our testimonials out, because it's not just about showing, "Oh my God, look what we can do, we're fantastic." It's about telling people, these people, some of which had chronic issues for over 2-3 decades, have been able to heal themselves by doing things a different way and giving their body exactly what it wants and what it needs to heal, working on them mentally, emotionally, physically, energetically, allowing their body to clean itself, to detox. So the two questions: one, is what I'm doing right now working for me? Say to my consultations, you wouldn't be on the phone to me if it was. And two, how many people has this other approach worked for? If it's quite a lot of people, then maybe it's time you tried something different and you're bought in. I would say, if you don't believe something's going to work, a lot of times it won't, because the body is the ego is very, very clever like that. It will start to do things and manipulate you in ways that won't work. But when you actually look at the evidence and you see the hundreds not thousands of people that have been healed naturally, then maybe it's time to start doing things a different way. So yeah, if you are dealing with a chronic issue and you're looking for help, then got some resources. You can, if you're looking for one-to-one help, you want to get over it, then please send me an inbox or send me an email at ryan@reviveyourself.co, and we'll have a chat about how we can help you, because we can. Or you can head over to www.thechronicfatiguesolution.com and get my book, which will go through the 3 big secrets to health, as well as other practices, protocols that you can use, and 52 tips that you can implement straight away that's going to increase your health. But have a little, I know it can be hard, especially when you've grown up your whole life being told certain people are rock stars, and if you get ill you go to these people. How often has it worked, and has your issue ever gone away? Or is it just something that you're going to have to live with? That's the other thing I get told. People say, look, I got told that it's just going to be this way all the time, I'm going to have to live with this. Well, it's not true. You weren't born that way. You weren't born with eczema, psoriasis, IBS, Crohn's disease, celiac disease, all these other chronic illnesses. You weren't born that way. They've come on. As we say, modern lifestyle plus your predisposition to disease equals chronic illness. Wherever your weakness is, that's what gets exposed. And once you start living a different way, give the body a chance to heal, clean it out, these things will disappear. So, anyway, that's me for today from the Wirral in Liverpool. It's quite nice. Hope you have a good day. As always, stay happy, stay healthy. Speak to you soon.